Welcome back, Middle Age Grind. I hope you're doing well. Coming to you today. I know I've been doing a video, I'd say once every 10 days or so. It's summertime. I've been pretty busy, work and kids, and just having a good time. But I want to share this topic with you today: 10 reasons why we don't stick to things, by Leo Babauta. So whenever I come across these things, I always like to share them because I find it helps me out to kind of discover some things, and maybe I can help you improve on. So first off, whatever it is, we don't take it seriously. This is the number one problem in this area. I tell myself I'm going to stick to a plan, but I think that's enough to make it happen. That's usually the biggest problem of whatever that plan is. And I can tell you what mine is. I should have started off with this. I would like to lose about 40 pounds. I'm about 260. I'm 5'11", just to kind of let you know, give you an idea. And it's less, I'm 43 years old now. It's less about, I want to look good and that kind of thing, but I know the implications of being overweight and having visceral fat around your organs and your cholesterol and triglycerides being a little high. And I want to get that under control so going down the line, I can live a happy, healthy life kind of thing. So the number two, we just forget, and what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to go to the gym, Planet Fitness. It's 5 minutes from my house, 6 days a week. It's not happening right now. It's about more like 3 or 4, but I want to get to that solid 6-day-a-week plan. Number three, we run from discomfort or uncertainty. I don't have a fear of the gym or anything like that. I've been working out here and there since I'm 14, and I know it can be intimidating if you never used it. One thing that really gets to me though when I try it is that dang stair climber in there. Whew, that wears my butt out. And the last time I did it for 10 minutes. And then I did the treadmill, and then I did the elliptical for, an hour. But my goal is, if I can get to that stair climber, man, I'd like to do about 100 floors. And I'm just not there yet anymore. I guess I'm just getting a little older, kind of thing. So that's kind of my thing there. We give in to temptation out of habit. And I think that's just something, whether it's you got your favorite ice cream in the fridge or something late at night. I know late night eating is something that, is kind of rough for me. The next one, we rationalize. Boy, don't we all do this on everything? I work really hard. I deserve this. I deserve that. Rationalization, I find, is probably the biggest barrier for any goal out there, because we all tend to feel a little bit sorry for ourselves, and whatever it may be. I'm kind of talking about my health journey here, but it could be anything with saving or spending money, anything. I think we rationalize way too much. The next one is we renegotiate. Okay, instead of that 6 days, what about 4? What about 5? What if I stay 30 minutes and not an hour? I'm gonna get to it tomorrow. Monday, that's a favorite kind of common line. I'm gonna start Monday. Monday kind of never comes. We dislike the experience and avoid things we dislike. This seems natural. If you don't like to eat vegetables, you're probably going to avoid them. And I think this just goes to, the whole rationalizing thing. Man, I worked really hard today. I want that bowl of ice cream, The next one, we forget why it's important. And like I talked about, I'm 43. It seems like 3 weeks ago I was 25. Time's starting to fly by. If forgetting why it's important, I don't want to be having a stroke, having a heart attack, some debilitating thing. That's why I want to do it. Why it's important, I got a picture of my family and my wife, right here in my office. That's why it's important for me, and that's why I need to get this under control. The next one, we get down on ourselves or give up in disappointment. Yeah, I think that's just common, The last one here, it's the 10th one here, there's just too many barriers. It's too hard, and this is the thing, I think, yeah, we get bombarded with things, fast food, which that's not my real bugaboo. I think it's just overeating and in general. But look at it this way, in this day and age, we're the most enlightened human beings have ever been on the planet. You can look up something in your hand on your phone in a millisecond. We have access to tons of information. We need to be able to utilize and do that well. And so that's the 10 things and how you can work on them. And I'm going to look at this and try to implement this myself. But one thing I thought about this. What are some of the things that I do well? And I've kind of made a commitment a long time ago. The first off, and this was always been a thing since I've been an adult, always paid my bills on time. Never been late on anything, whether that be, rent when I was renting, a mortgage payment, car loan payment, a credit card payment, a medical bill. I get it, I pay. Never let those things linger. I don't have one derogatory mark. We don't on our credit report or anything like that. I take pride in that. You owe money, you pay it. That's just how it goes, okay? I've always been pretty good with that. The second one that back in 2018, we've really done well. We make contributions to our Roth IRAs. Well, I've already made a video on this, and our HSA. And I get paid twice a month, and that's when those funds go in there. So that's a semi-monthly thing. Have not missed that since 2018, since I'm 37 and my wife's 36. Before, we've done it, but it was sporadic, but I've really made a commitment to doing that some 6 years ago, and it's already paid off. We're not using the funds yet, but it's starting to build up, and hopefully one day I'll look back and say, man, we are so glad we did that and stuck to that. So that's two things. One of them's kind of just was always built in me. One, my wife and I made that commitment back in 2018. We need to start, we're getting to be in our mid to late 30s and not consistently saving, and had 4 kids and a business and that kind of thing, but started looking at it, man, I'm not young anymore per se, 20s, and we need to really start doing it, and we did it. So that's 2 things we stuck with that I feel pretty good about, and I'm trying to implement this health thing, and I've done it before. About 10 years ago, my buddy Jeremy and we started working out. It was right around July 4th, and I lost like 40 pounds and kept it off for 2-3 years. But it was 10 years ago. I was 33, not 43. So I try to get that magic in a bottle back again, per se, and hopefully do real well with that. Just want to do good and, kind of be healthy kind of thing. So, but I read this here today, and I hope you have a great weekend and on this Friday, and I'll see you real soon on the Middle Age Grind.